And I hope we're live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear some of this.
Maximum crabs!
Can you guys hear? Oh, we got to do our gun test, sound test. Let's see. Pew 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 pew. The real gun's not just my pew pews. You didn't hear any maximum crabs? Uh oh. Uh oh. A big hearty thank you to Kaz and Babylonia, who were part of my secret weapon to making the ROTC update happen, which I did update it again the other day, yesterday or the day before, to fix. We accidentally attached Jamaica Plains city plan data to Sanctuary, so if you had built the Sanctuary ROTC build, you would end up with our stuff in Jamaica Plain instead. Oops. Okay, now I gotta remember what I was doing again. I know we built this. Oh yeah, I think we built this place because we were gonna try and fix our food situation. And then I was about to build a farm here and was out of ASAM sensors because I got exactly enough to build a city plant. So we need to find one more ASAM sensor. We got a whole bunch of people in chat. Chat's just now like coming in. I missed out on a lot of it. Well, I already said Kaz and Babylonia. Shout out to you guys for helping me out, but also just hello for today. Raven Swift, hello. Omni, how's it going? What else we got in chat right now? Omri's Canuck, how's it going, guys? Vertebralis 9905. Do you play it on top of vanilla game? You mean SS2? Mostly, yeah. I don't play with a bunch of other mods. Not because I don't like other mods. I love other mods. It is because, specifically for this playthrough, but in general, I tend to play with just my stuff because then I can take my save files if they have a bug, and I know that it's my fault. It is either my fault or Todd's fault, and so that makes it a lot easier to fix the bugs. So I tend not to stream playing other people's mods. Not all the time. A couple years ago, I did do a stream with a full road order, but it's been a minute. What else we got in chat here? You're TrueDB. Hello, Lauren. How's it going? Yeah, we're using SS2, Workshop Framework, HUD Framework. HUD Framework's the one that's not mine. We're using the little icon in the corner that's Companion Status Enhanced. We've got some city plans from the community, some add-on packs from the community. We've got, I probably am running one or two of the charity mods that we did. But most of my load order is stuff related to some settlements or things that I directly had a hand in creating. Okay, well, I guess we need to go to... Where are we going to find a freaking ASAM sensor? I guess we can go do some of these quests we've been collecting, and then I bet we will stumble upon some on the way. Like, for example... Searching the hotel for clues. I think if we go to Good Neighbor, I bet we can find some for sale. Sometimes, so they get injected into some of the merchant tables. Hope mine didn't break it. I mean, I haven't had any reports to that effect yet, Kaz, but we'll see. I think, you know, they were so broken before that you couldn't have really made them much worse. Like the Sanctuary to Jamaica Plains was a bummer. That was just something got misnamed. So. But that is resolved. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Antibiotic Baby. Hello. Guardian. How's it going? Do you have news on SS2 Light Edition? Only the mechanics. No, not anytime soon. That is going to be the last thing I do before, like, when I'm ready to be done. When it's like, all right, I finished SS2. I'm not going to add any more features. Because as soon as I do that, I have to fork a build, which means I don't want to have to be... If I create a forked build like that, then anytime I need to fix something in one build, I will have to go do the same fix again in the other build, and that's going to be just going to double my work for patches. So I want to get to the point where I'm just not needing to patch anymore, and then we'll consider that.
Don't be
Anyone
shy.
Racer, Alexander, how's it going?
Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
We're looking for ASAM sensors.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Hook me up here.
It's a little bit of everything.
Just a heads up, I see the pre-gen level to 3, and I believe some ROTC plans do not scrap the OG settlement correctly. We're running more tests. Let's see if a free version comes out. Yeah, some of them may have funky scrap profiles, because we probably need to fix the scrap profiles on our server. So that would probably apply to anybody who didn't make their own. So if you used any city plan that didn't use their own scrap profile, that could be the case. Like that was the case for Mechanist Lair. I actually fixed it on our server so that any city plans made now in Mech Lair will scrap more correctly. Oh wait, I need to look in her inventory, not mine. All right, let's go to junk. Okay, no ASAM sensors. Bummer.
Yeah?
What's up?
What does finished look like? Probably when I'm bored. When I'm bored of adding to it. And I've fixed most reasonable bugs. That'll be when it's finished. So, not anytime soon.
Hey
I'm
there. You're new around
still
the
having a good
neighborhood, if I'm
time.
not mistaken.
Yeah, age 76, yeah. One day in the distant future when I'm talking a little more like this. We failed me reminding you to share the If I Were... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Being available to the customers is work.
The
It's
If I
not
Were a
all about
Worm
cooking
video.
chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using
Okay,
it?
where do
My
I go for this
mistake.
one? I think it's up here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Some improvements to Starlight Drive-In. Love to see it. Oh,
Hey there.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How?
the guy's got a
How's that
steel trap memory.
possible?
Remembering a guy from 200 years ago.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place.
Wait a second, Carabiner, do you have anything to do
only
with the
thought out
Bounty Hunter
recently.
creations coming out?
What?
No, I think that's
Vault-Tec never told me
that's
that.
Hobgoblin Studios, right? That is Shoe Burglar and Harry Osborn. Harry Osborn, I don't know that he has anything released in the community. I've met him though. He's a really cool guy. He's a genius
decay,
artist. I don't know how many people. I think they have other people on their team, but I'm not sure.
Look at me.
I'm hoping that's going to be like another King Gath Creations type group at some point here, so that we can see some big old things coming out. I don't know how big that. I don't know anything about the Bounty Hunter creation though, other than what I saw in the trailer, which looked really good. That trailer was really well done.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before.
That's a great target date, Babylonia.
Oh, God.
2077. How old will I be at that?
here.
Oh man, if I'm still alive
No
in 2077,
Commonwealth settlement.
That'll be a
Once
good run.
ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec.
that will be
sales
well beyond
experience.
average for a male.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary.
Oh wait!
I'll
Oh
come
no!
visit. I promise.
Really?
Oh okay, I should have poured on the red dress, but they gave it to me.
will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
I'll see you there.
Oh man, the Triggermen are something we wanted to do something with the Triggermen with Conqueror, but it never worked out. Conqueror is the one that got away. That's Moby Dick. So bummed we never got to finish it. We had so many cool ideas for that. We were going to do stuff with the Triggermen. We were going to do a thing where you would take over what's it called? The racetrack and run the robot races for yourself. We were going to let you take over the what's the combat place? The arena where you meet Kate. We had all these cool ideas for quest lines. Never too late for some red dress. Oh, don't you worry. The night is young. Combat zone, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I was just thinking, like, combat what? Yeah, combat zone. We wanted to do because there's already a mod out there that does, like, because combat zone was cut content where they were going to have it be an arena system you could compete in, and so, you know, there's already mods that do that, but we would have kind of piggybacked on that kind of stuff. Tried to do our own take on it. Hey, Mr. Bounty Hunter.
Let's do this.
Target Viceroy. Oh, do I hate scrolling through this junk? I really just go empty my inventory somewhere. It's kind of on me for how bad I am at inventory management.
You have the target and your instructions. Recover the item at any cost. Return it to the coordinates listed on this tape. Do not hold back in your attempts to recover the item. If you are not relentless, it will seal your fate.
I appreciate that. Good neighbor, no one cares that we're firing off a shotgun, taking out random people. Wait, what's this map marker for? I wonder if this is a bug. Oh, search the body. Oh, I wonder if I searched the body so quickly that it bugged out. Yeah, it does look like that's the case. Okay, well, we can fix that. That's easy fix. Hold on, let's do that now. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. All right, give me a second to get this prepared. What's it called? Lucky? No, that's what did we call this? Is it called Viceroy? Character quest, Viceroy quest. Open in editor. I'll bring you guys over in just a minute if it is worth doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys over to my dev screen real quick. So basically we have right here, the second bounty hunter is dead. You get the completed objective search the hotel. You get the objective to search the body. If you find the holotape, you then get the listen to holotape. But I think what can happen here is that if the when the bounty hunter is dead doesn't happen quick enough, then you could end up with this displaying after listen to holotape. So what we'll do is if not get stage done. So if the player already found the holotape, we just won't bother with the search body. And we will also do on the listen to holotape we'll do set objective completed, I objective search body O2. Actually, you know what we'll do if is displayed, is objective displayed. Sorry. So we're just basically putting in some fallback code here to make sure, because sometimes the code can fire out of order. So like if the death didn't trigger, if it didn't register with the quest before we already grabbed the holotape, excuse me, but the holotape stage triggered, you could end up with displaying the search body after the completed. So we could end up calling displayed after completed was already called, and then completed won't get called again. So now what we're doing is we're checking if the player happened to grab the holotape before this objective had a chance to display. And if so, we'll just skip showing it. And then once the player listens to the holotape, we will go ahead and complete search body O2. In fact, you know what? We'll do that even one more time. We'll do it under, what else can we do it here? I guess the next one is turned in coins. So if it's still set at the end, it'll get completed here when we get to complete all objectives. So, but this should cover it. If it's still displayed by the time you listen to holotape, it should complete it again right here. So that's it. That's all we need to do to fix that one. Nice and easy. Any news from the Conquered story guys? They've been quiet for a while. I talked to Foxel prior, like at least, I don't know, every other week. I haven't heard anything about what he's got going on, but my assumption is they're going dark because they're about to get into, they're coming up on Merry Modding Days, so they're going to be very busy. So that would be my guess why they're quiet right now. I was going to guess King Ath is playing us, probably secretly working on official DLC for Fallout 5 called Conqueror. If only. We have floated the idea amongst some of ourselves to be like, what if we could convince Bethesda to let us make some settlements into an official DLC so we can put it on PlayStation? We've definitely talked about that internally. We just don't know how that would be possible. It would be, we'd basically have to rebuild the whole thing from scratch because it's just a patchwork of hundreds of people over the past few years. It's just like, there's just no way we could do it correctly without redoing everything from scratch, which that sounds like hell, especially because I'm still not done with the thing we're working on. Zeta44, now that they've announced more storage space for mods on console, how much do you think they could increase it? I don't know, but as soon as they do that, because the announcement, did you guys see the announcement they did today or yesterday? It basically says that the patch, the Anniversary Edition patch, is going to lay the groundwork for more space. So it doesn't say it's going to add more space, it's laying the groundwork. So I don't know what that means. But if Xbox gets more space, and it's for everybody on Xbox, that's the question mark too. Is it like, do people have to opt in? Is it only people with a certain edition? Because if it's every Xbox player, then I want to take SS2 and get more of the content in. Especially I want to get the story content in and some of like the key SS2 extended features. Like I'd love to add the HQ outfits for Xbox. But I have no idea what that means. That was laying the groundwork is a very weird way to word that. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I am excited about it because that's a big problem for some settlements players on Xbox is we basically take their whole storage space if they want to play the chapters. So being able to share that space is awesome. Like, I don't care, even if they just double it, right? Even if they just take it to 4 gigs or make it what Skyrim used to be, 5 gigs, that'd be awesome. Obviously, I think, I don't know, Amrice, you're an Xbox player. Any other Xbox players in chat? What would you guys hope for? How much of your Xbox would you be willing to give to Fallout 4? Because the way Bethesda games work is they pre-allocate the modding space. Like that's part of your install size in the game if you look at it. Like if you look at how much room Skyrim takes, it's like Skyrim's install size plus 5 gigabytes. Dave, don't question, even with fast PCs, why does script lag occur? I mean, let's see what lots of settlements and the HQ build. So scripts, like the VM that scripts run on is frame rate locked. So the higher your frame rate, the more scripts you can run. And since console have, and since the game is, like I guess with the high FPS fix, if you're running the high FPS fix, you can actually get better script performance because scripts are frame rate locked. I think you would love my setup and home plate for inventory management. Do you have like an automatic button? Because that's what I want. I want to be able to like click a button and have all my stuff go to like containers that match the type of stuff. That would be awesome. That's probably an easy, I could actually make that mod, to be honest with you. Like if it was just like I had like an ammo container, a weapon container, a books container, and it would just distribute everything, that'd be great. I could actually make that mod. But my bet is somebody else did already.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything.
We vote for Mod King Left and I want him to have some sort of sorting mods for his inventory. Yeah, my inventory is a train wreck. My inventory is, I mean, it's why most people consider inventory mods like a must-have for Bethesda games, because if you don't have them, it's hard not to have a disaster of an inventory unless you just spend a lot of time emptying it, which I do not.
Let's see what you have.
I do spend a lot of time hoarding and buying, though. Speaking of, we haven't bought ammo in a while. Although I don't think we spent much time in combat either last time. What do we have for you? We've got, we're not using 308, we're not using 38, we're not using 45. We're not using 10 mil. Actually, I should check. Do you have any ASAM sensors? You do not. That is very unfortunate. Do you have any chalk, though? Chalk would work. He does. Look at that. We can go trade that for a box from
Hey, you that trader?
Sickle and Friends.
Quincy?
And you know, I feel like while we're here, we should just talk to the Ron. Wait, do I have any quests in Diamond City? Track down the signal, track down the coordinates. Shamrock Tap House. Oh, that's annoying with the grudge. Hold on a second. So when I show on map, it's still showing search the body. Does it also show the other one on my map? Retrieve the scrap. No, we don't want that quest. What scrap is that? Alright, let's see here. So we've got... What's this one? Shamrock Tap House. Track down the court. Okay, so it must be Bunker Hill. Yeah, okay, I remember. It's the Protectron in Bunker Hill. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go talk to the Ron. We'll go make sure we... He may not give us another settler, because the way it works is after you... If you purchased access to a settler lead from him and they gave you a quest, I don't think it clears his... He doesn't offer another one until you finish that quest. If we were to get more mod space next, I'm totally going to miss my Chrome Nightingales. Oh, they'll still be there. The Chrome Nightingales are because I just can't figure out exactly what's wrong with the textures, and I have not had our 3D guy on at KGC has just not had the bandwidth to deal with stuff like that.
What's the word?
So they'll still be there for a while. Wolfer 3044, hello. Come November 10th, are we getting King Applications paid mana from 4? What's going to relish if we're going to make us first King of 3? You are not. You are not.
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attribute?
I'm looking for someone.
You may get a SS2 patch because we're going to try and fix anything that the Anniversary Edition breaks. I'll be like ready to go that day because that's a Monday, right? Yeah, that's a Monday. So I am like going to be ready to go. So is C. Dante. C. Dante actually messaged me today to be like, I am preparing an update for Workshop Framework for you to handle the power grid issues, and I will be ready to update it once we get our hands on Anniversary Edition. He probably won't be able to do it immediately because we'll have to wait for F4C team to update, but he's ready to go. So is the Anniversary Edition update or a new release? We assume it's both. It'll probably be like an update to the core EXE. I guess we need endurance because we're trying to raise our food. Anything? He's searching. Searching his database.
Here.
Oh, he did have somebody. Nice.
What you're looking for.
So yeah, it's probably going to be an update to the client for everybody, and that'll fix bugs and whatnot. And then to the Anniversary Edition itself, I think is going to be like another purchase, like just like they did with Skyrim Anniversary, where you purchase it and it just gives you all the Creation Club content. That's what I assume. So there'll probably be the same way. It'll have like a version that's available if you don't own the game, and then like a $20 upgrade or something. That's what I'm assuming. I have no inside information. I don't know for sure. They, for whatever reason, they haven't announced the pricing, which is very odd considering it's less than a week away. But maybe they have. Did anybody know? Did they announce the pricing? I watched a Maddie video right before the stream, and he said there was no pricing out yet. Uh-oh, we're crashing. The music stopped. I don't like that. Mopar Mutt, wasn't there some rumors or like about Bethesda courting Sony about allowing external assets on the PlayStation? I mean, they publicly announced something about that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. Pretty sure they publicly announced something regarding that. Okay, good. We didn't crash. What did they announce? Yeah, I don't know if they... I can't find it anymore. I thought they announced something about that, but I'm not sure. I don't have any real details on that. So that'd be cool, though. I would love to get SS2 on PlayStation. If that's a possibility, that'd be great. Hey, Nier. Chapter 4 where? All right, that's Nier. If I say if I tried to call up the squad for Chapter 4, are you available? We'll put him on the spot, guys. Okay, we got a lot of tracking down to here to do. We got to track people, track down the signal, track down the coordinates. Let's go rescue poor Crow. Nice. So the stuff that I feel like we're not really gonna. What we're gonna do instead of a chapter 4 is periodically I'm gonna get the gang back together to do content patches where we add stuff that's been half finished. Like we have another character that we have a whole bunch of dialogue written for and a bunch of features written for that just never made it in. We actually have 2 more characters like that. One of them, though, most of their content is written. So it'd be a lot of work to get him in, but we already have full plans for it. PS is allowing exterior asset mods recently or just not policing them. Oh, like people have been able to just upload assets to PlayStation and it works? That's pretty cool.
Someone there? What the?
Okay then. I think we just popped into some respawns.
Ain't personal. It's you or me.
Whoa, whoa. 0 chance to hit that grenade. Wait, what? I didn't know that was a feature. I blew up... Have you guys ever seen that? I blew up this machine gun turret and it ragdolled that lady. I did not know that was a feature of this game. That was awesome. Would you know by what chance would be causing micro freezes if it's smooth gameplay on a massive low rotor and then on a basic one, this little mini freeze that happens periodically? I mean, you're on old gen, right? Because if you're on next gen, well then there's your cause. Oh, that's a known feature. I don't know how I've never experienced that. That was sweet. Hey, Sledge.
Hey!
It's so satisfying to come to a dungeon you already cleared that respawn because everybody's so low level.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
I don't know. Huh? Shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Catch.
What the? Only a fucking hide from.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, come on. Hold him down, dog meat.
Oh, my arm! Damn it!
Oh, dog meat didn't want to hit you. Wow, you were taking some. Okay, this is ridiculous. You can't hit anybody right in front of me. Why are you so tanky? You should be like level 7. I know I missed 3 shots, but I also hit with 2 of them. The old rules of games with rat explodes them, but it explodes it can eat. That's true. But I just don't remember seeing that in this. Like, obviously, like, cars and stuff can do it, and you can get explosion damage. I've just never seen anybody... Like, she was just ragdoll, didn't take much damage, which was actually better. I would like to see more explosives do that. Wait, they were trying to break this thing open and the key was sitting right there? That's pretty funny. Jet. I actually haven't been using Jet enough this playthrough. Ah. His little bounce was appropriate with that. Idiot swamp.
Hey there.
So, you here for me?
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
Finally! I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Let's go.
Prone Raven and Starlight. Okay. Easily done. Wait, is this Buddy here? Did we just stumble upon Buddy? Why am I exploding them with a punch? What is happening here? Is that a perk? Did I get some sort of accidental perk? I would expect that to do, like, from Iron Fist, right? Okay, well, we don't have that quest yet, so I don't know how that's going to handle it. We'll come back for you if we decide to do that quest. I really don't want to babysit the robot right now. You're on OG, Adamani? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Micro freezes. I would guess that has to do with your what do you call it? Your LOD would be my guess. Like, it's when you're loading between, every time you're crossing a cell boundary, you're probably getting that. That would be my guess. Because every time you pass the edge of a cell, it loads the next row of cells. So if your LOD is really bad, you're going to get a lot of popping, and that's going to cause, that would cause some stuttering. There's some comments about ROT Sanctuary not working. Was that fixed? Yeah, I just fixed that. It was, when you built ROT Sanctuary in the previous build, it would actually place all of the Jamaica Plain City Plan items. Explosion knockdown Fomon will scratch that ragdoll itch. Oh, I love it. Ragdoll's the best part of Bethesda games. It's my favorite feature. I joked to my team that if we ever do, or I shouldn't say if we ever do, when we finally crack open Unreal or Unity and start experimenting for Project, the first thing we need to invest in is ragdoll technology. The greatest ragdoll of all time. We'll find whoever's doing it best and match and hopefully exceed it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have Bloody Mess. I'm just shocked that Bloody Mess is triggering off of a single hit on these. I guess those mole rats might just have like 10 HP or something. There's a hell of a load screen. Brian Baker, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Do you think they'll increase the Fallout 4 memory to download more mods in the upcoming update? Well, so they made an announcement yesterday, I believe, or maybe today. Can't recall. That was saying the patch that we will get on the 10th is laying the foundations for future updates to increase the amount of space, but we don't know what that means. So maybe it needs another patch after that to do it, or maybe it's like an opt-in thing. Because one of the things they told us a long time ago was they could not increase the space because the storage space for Xbox was tied to when you installed the game. Like, it had to reserve that space when you install the game. So to do it would require players to reinstall the game. So maybe that's it. Maybe it'll be like it's an opt-in because you have to choose to reinstall the game. That's my guess, but I don't know. But either way, we're not getting, we're not guaranteeing more space. They just said they're laying the groundwork for it. I assume that once it comes out, they will tell us what they mean by that. Because I know a lot of Xbox players would kill for some more space. I want some more space. If they fix because one of the first things I'm going to do, if the stutter bug is actually fixed, is try and launch my Xbox playthroughs again and see if I can get them going. I used to stream Sim Settlements twice a week because I was playing once on Xbox and once on PC. So we could basically, after this playthrough is done, switch over to one of my Xbox playthroughs. I had 2 of them going. That might be actually, my large loader has LOD textures. It happens when HQ loads in new rooms. But that one makes sense because it's doing something obvious. I mean, is it happening like when you just get into HQ and then it stabilizes, or is it stuttering the entire time you're in HQ? Because those would be different issues, I would think. Make me want to play Fallout 4 with Degenerate Dak gun mods. I actually reached out to Degenerate Dak to see if he wanted to do the charity with us, but I think he said he's not super comfortable with streaming while he's working. Which I get, like it adds a lot of stress for sure. I remember one year when I was trying to do some math on stream, my brain just like refused. It was like, nope, you don't know this math well enough to do it in front of people, so you can't. So I had to like let somebody else stream for a minute so I could like just go do the math on paper until I could get past it. So you can definitely see somebody locking up with stuff they're totally comfortable doing on their own. I might have the Basher perk. I should check. I have a few perks that I don't usually get. I tend to always build the exact same character because some of the perks, to me, one of the issues in Fallout 4's perk tree is that there are some perks that just overperform some of the other ones. Like Lone Wanderer is just so busted, or like, you know, getting whatever weapon you're going to use, just getting, you know, 5 points in it. Medic, like, is just insane. Demolition, like, there's certain ones that just I feel like are so crazy powerful that you're just gimping yourself to not have. So I end up getting those every time, and then all my character builds feel the same. So it doesn't look like I have Basher. I don't even remember where Basher is on this tree. I assume that it's on the strength tree, right? No, I don't have Basher. Although I do have I have 10 points in strength just for carry weight. Also inflict a critical hit. Yeah, Basher would have been that's what it felt like when I was hitting those mole rats. The mall rats. Wrong movie there, Gath. All right, let's track down the signal. This is definitely gonna respawn. Yeah, Revere. Let's go to County Crossing and we'll walk over there because I die a lot at Satellite Station Array with that super mutant with the rocket launcher at the top of the satellite. That gets me. Building new rooms just as the options to loading. It's the same kind of mini phrase, but I know it's because it's loading up the options. Oh yeah, like that's workshop mode. Workshop mode will do that too if you are if you have a lot of settlement mods loaded. There's a mod to fix that though, and I bet it works for HQ too. I think it's Faster Workshop by Reg2K. I think fixes that. Does anybody know? Does that fix the issue with when you have too many build mods where it causes like a little mini freeze when you try and load into workshop mode with a million build mods? Hey, Granny Vance, how are you? Alright, we're going to save before I go over there because the amount of deaths that I have from that place in all of my playthroughs is ridiculous. Oh, do we? Oh, wait, no, we don't have enough. Actually, you know what? Before we do this, because I'm going to forget, we're going to bob over to West Everett and turn in this chalk for some ASAM sensors. We need some sensors. Brian Baker, I do like playing your mods in Skyrim. Haven't tried this mod, but I will after the update. It's probably a good time to do it. Are you playing on Xbox or PC? I wonder, I'm really curious if after the update, if, you know, I'm sure a lot of people will stay on old gen for the first, you know, week while we wait for F4SE, but I wonder how many people will just be like, or if there's enough going on in the Anniversary Edition update to get people to switch back over. Because it's like, once you have old gen installed, it will never auto-update you, so you can kind of just stay on it forever. So that'll be an interesting stat to find out. Oh, good, they stayed friendly. I've seen some people play... Oh, wait, is he coming after dog meat? Why didn't you stay friendly? We're supposed to be buddies. Maybe he didn't like dog meat stealing that machete or whatever he was carrying. You stole his toy, you made him angry. Where do I get the championship baseball bat? I may have already have that. Is that the one in Jamaica Plains? Because I think I do have that. Did you get that from the mayor's office? Or the, whatever that's called. Because I think I do have that. And I think I did hold on to it because I thought the exact same thing. Let's see. Oh, maybe I got rid of it. I may have said that I'm not going to use melee and bailed on it. But that does ring a bell. That sounds like something I had recently. I did keep the frigid shish kebab because it's really funny to me. And I kept a pipe wrench because it's in my icon. I don't know why I'm carrying this Chinese officer sword. This one, right? World Series Baseball bat. I do have it still. Mine takes 3 to 5 working days to go into workshop mode. Yeah, it sounds like you need faster workshop. Yeah, a lot of people saying you're not going to update. My bet, so if it goes the same way as every other update to the game, what they do with any of their new creations is they update a flag in the BA2 files that prevent them from, and the header of the mod that prevent them from loading in older versions. And usually there's a utility to just downgrade the BA2 files and just fix the header. Like, that's how people on VR play newer mods. And I bet those same trick that VR uses will work on all the new stuff. That's my bet. Oh, hey, Chef, how's it going? They've been giving the XSC folks early access so they can release at the same time lately for major stuff anyway. Yeah, I remember they did that for Skyrim. I'm curious if they did it for this or not. I guess we'll never know until the day, because I'm sure they're under heavy NDA, and if they spoil that trust, then they're not going to get it in the future.
Hello.
Sickle, I got some chalk for you.
Human gives Sickle chalk. Human gives chalk. Sickle gives ASAM blinkies.
Okay, yep, here you go.
Sure. Here you go.
Nice. Got a box of ASAM sensors. I wish we had 2 boxes of ASAM. Oh, no, I can't take that one. Those are just fake ones. Those are their blinkies. Don't take away their blinkies. Yeah, that's the one, Canuck. Faster workshop lag fix. I remember when he put that out because I had reached out to him and this was like way back, and asked him about his power grid code and was like, hey, can I put this in Workshop Framework? It would save people a lot of time. And then he and I were just chatting about it, and I was venting about all the problems with workshop mode, and I said it's kind of frustrating how slow it is, and he started digging into the code. He's like, oh, I could fix that. So I wish he was still around. He was a wizard. Does Fix the Nav Mesh mod work for NG? No. I think Somebody told me the Fix the Nav Mesh mod was baked into Buff Out, but I have not confirmed that. And Buff Out has been updated, so... Does anybody know if that's true? Does anybody know? Someone had said that in chat during one of the streams, but I never checked it. Is the interior nav cut fix that Nukem put out, is that built into Buff Out? Because Nukem had told me he was going to reach out to Ryan and offer it to him and be like, hey, do you want to bake this into Buff Out? But I don't know if that ever happened. Like, Nukem and I aren't close enough for me to know that. Like, I think I only captured attention because I put a bounty out on the issue because it was such a problem. Okay, so now let's go back to our plan of going to County Crossing, and we will find Rob. Anybody got a save going with the pre-build system? I'm curious how it's holding up for folks. I had some good feedback from a few testers before release.
We could really use your help.
Sure.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want.
Wait, is that where we're going?
Where they're coming from.
No, River Beach Station.
Don't
That's
worry.
not the same thing.
I'll take care of those raiders
We're going
for
to
you.
the,
I hope so.
Satellite
We didn't
array.
know what to do.
Yeah, we'll probably not do that quest, but appreciate the offer. Listen, do we have control of this place? No. Not finished. Okay, so we would need to do that to gain these guys anyway. Although I don't actually want to build them a city plan yet because I grabbed those ASM sensors specifically so we could work on Grey Garden. So, but I do need to keep an eye out for chalk. I forgot that we upgraded that to you get a whole box now instead of one because it's so hard to keep chalk if your instinct is to just drop all your junk in the workbench. Or if you're, if you're crafting, you can accidentally scrap it. So it's like there has to be a good payoff for managing to keep scrap safe. Though I think somebody has a mod out that unflags chalk as junk specifically for people who want to play this. Grand Advance. I don't know what Fallen did, but I bet it runs better than the vanilla game. I mean, I think it's because they require Buff Out and F4SE. Like they run the script extender and a bunch of engine fixes that somebody did. It's all baked in now to their install. So they fixed the engine bugs. That's what they did. Full On's kind of an insane project. It's shocking that they not only managed to release it, but then they also there we go. Managed to do a big DLC with it with a pretty significant amount of content. Oh, good, he missed. He missed. Oh, that's coming close. Nope, still missed. He can't see me. Okay. Now he sees me. But I think he's out of rockets now. As a rocket hits me. Oh. Nope. Wait, are we getting hit by mosquitoes too? Oh, blowfly. It's included in the next gen version of Buff Out, but not Buff Out. Interesting. That's really interesting. But that's good. That's where we need it, right? Because the old gen can just use the average fix. Come on, brother. No, of course. I would say, did the Brotherhood just go down again? That would be a mod I would want to install just for immersion's sake of making the Brotherhood vertibirds last longer. I'm not sure why they made them so weak, if it's like they didn't want them to be overpowered and just run through the Commonwealth and kill all the outdoor enemies, or if they just like explosions. Like, I think all the cars everywhere are just because it's fun to randomly hit explosions. But the amount of times the vertebrates explode is just comical, instead of like, oh, that, because, you know, you probably did it. You want someone to see that happen, right? Because it's really cool the first time that one of their vertebrates crashes. It's like, oh, that was sick looking, and then after seeing it about a half dozen times in a playthrough, you're like, okay, these guys suck. Like, what's going on? Oh, oh, oh.
Hey.
I also, one of the first mod ideas that I wrote down when I was doing a playthrough to just get ideas for mods, like probably my second playthrough ever of the game, was making it so that you could loot a whole crap load of scrap from Crash Vertibirds, like scrap and like ammo and stuff. And I think somebody already made that mod. I think that mod exists now. That'd be another one I would like to have. So that way, after they do eventually fall, that you can go scoop up some goodies. And it would be a fun way to make it so that it'd be fun to if you turn on the Brotherhood, then you get a reward for dealing with those tanky beasts. If you up their health. Oh, we got a raider. We got a raider. Okay, good. You guys fight for a little while. We're gonna hide over here. Leave me alone, dog meat. All right, we're gonna let them fight it out while I do. Wait, you don't auto regen in this, do you? At least not in combat. So we'll just go look at chat for a bit. I had one just to walk around in it, and not gonna lie, it's been decent. Even in 3 at level 3 during the main quest siege with 36 F-pound troops on the road. Oh, you had a ROTC pre-build playthrough. Nice, nice. Keith Dawson, I know it is not this game, but just wanted to express my appreciation for all your work on Watchtower and the clearance outfitters for Starfield. Should have been the base game goal day one. Awesome, thanks for saying that. We actually were just tinkering with that today. Because we're trying to figure out how to make it smaller so that we can finish the content, because Bethesda has not responded to our requests to let us have a 3 gig limit for a mod, because for people who like Unity, Watchtower has some extra stuff for it, but we didn't get to finish all the stuff we wanted to do for Unity, so we've been hoping to get that on the calendar soon. I also want to get Watchtower updated soon, because we got it translated into Spanish and Portuguese, but it's already live. But now we've since had it translated into German and French as well. So I want to get that update out there. I know we have a lot of German players. I don't know how many French players we have, but I knew a well-speaking Frenchman, so I asked him to translate for us.
You'll die well!
This place is always brutal. So many mutants.
You, stop. Come to the monitor. I need your help to escape.
Wait, not next gen. What is Buff Out NG? Did somebody take over for on Buff Out? Did Ryan get sick of it and pass it on to somebody else? You guys may have told me this already, and I just forgot, because I have not updated. I'm still on whatever version of Buff Out I have.
I've been alive and monitoring the surface as it all went to hell.
The NG Buff Out works on OG2, paired with XL. They do a lot of decent fixes. Very cool.
Depending on what you need, I may be able to help.
Fuck yeah. The commander of the National Guard Armory
New
put
version
this
someone
place
else
on
made.
lockdown.
Oh, interesting.
I can't get out of here without his passcode. It should be in his safe, in the back of his office.
Fine.
Is it just as painful to install? That's my only beef with Buff Out, is you have to go through a bunch of hoops to get it working. There's a bunch of like extra things you have to install. So the first time getting it working is a little daunting. Okay, so I should just have to go to, yeah, that place right across the street from County Crossing. Yeah, I just remember there being, for the original Buff Out, there were like 2 other things you had to install, and I think one of them is probably like .NET Framework or something, which is pretty common to have installed anyway, but I do remember I ran into the first time I got it installed, it took me a while to get it going. And like there's all these warnings on the description of like read this article to install it, and yeah, a bunch of INI settings you got to change, and then depending on what stuff to install. So there was just a lot of reading to do to get it going, and then I remember running into some trouble, and I did read it, and I realized I misread it. It just was not, it was a comprehension fail. But still, it's a bit of a gate for some folks, because some folks just want to click that download with Vortex button, right? There's a lootable Vertibird mod out there. Yeah, I remember seeing it and being like, oh cool, I gotta remember to grab that next time I do a full playthrough with all the mods. Because that was one of the like wish list items that hadn't been created for the longest time, because I remember it's been out for over a year now for sure, but it was one of the, I had a running list of Fallout 4 mods that I'm like, well, if nobody makes these are some ideas I would like to pursue. And yeah, now if I went back and looked at that list, if I could even find it, it's in a notebook somewhere. I would bet 90% of my mod ideas have been created by somebody by now. It's plug and play now. Cool. So it doesn't require a bunch of extra utilities or anything. Follow the what? Follow the radio distress signal. Oh, that's for Brother to Steal, right? To follow the signal. Default radio signal found. Wait, what? Default radio signal? That sounds like somebody has an error in their mod. Oh god. Oh, I'm hearing it in the background. The refer to your operator's manual. Okay, so the default radio signal. This is a vanilla thing.
Congratulations on your purchase of a new Robco Hamtech Radio Operator's Hobbyist Kit. Through the magic of radio, you're well on your way to making new friends and being the envy of your neighbors. When ready, please refer to your operator's holotape for further instructions. Congratulations on your purchase of a new Robco Hamtech Radio Operator's Hobbyist Kit. Through the magic of radio, you're well on your way to making new friends and being the envy of your neighbors. When ready, please refer to your operator's holotape for further instructions. Congratulations on your purchase of a new Robco Hamtech Radio Operator's Hobbyist Kit. Through the magic of radio,
it's really
you're
good
well on
bunker in
your
this
way
house.
to making new friends and being the
And I haven't
envy
followed
of your
these
neighbors.
signals since my first playthrough.
When ready, please refer to your operator's holotape for further instructions.
Here it is.
Congratulations on your purchase of a new Robco Hamtech Radio Operator's Hobbyist Kit.
Kind of us never got it working. That's why I'm glad it's making a full launch. Yeah, and because the nice thing with
Through the magic of radio,
I think they're using something the equivalent of Wabbajack for theirs to make it like a
please refer to your operator's holotape for further
to make it like a one-click install.
Loctite.
Or maybe they had to code their own. I don't know exactly how they have it set up, but I'm sure that GOG required it to be super simple. Thank you, Elias Exxon. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough. Trying to make it better right now. There's never enough fixes. I use a lootable Verdward mod, and the crashed one by the BOS bunker and the glowing sea works fine with its own loot. Yeah, the ones that are pre-placed crashed ones, like they can have loot. It's the... Wait, what? Is there a... Did I just like hit back-to-back distress signals? One led me to another. This is the BOS one, right? The one with the beeps? Nope, lost it. Did not expect to be following random radio signals. But that's what I love about Bethesda games, right? You just get caught up in random nonsense. A little too far, okay. Crash forward by the Callison Bunker and the glowing sea isn't your bird. I don't remember. If on PC, if you click on it in console, it'll tell you what mod it's from. Or tell you the load order of it if you don't have a better console. Why do you have so many attack dogs? Oh, is that our signal right over there? that's probably the tower that enabled this signal. Maybe this house. What do we got here? More raiders. Ah, yep, the Brotherhood, okay.
It's fused solid. This one, too. What happened here?
Oh, there's our guy. Sorry, Night Varham. Okay, there we go. Now the beeping has ended. We can get back to our task. Alright, let's go back to County Crossing. Whoops. Sorry, 10 Pines. Wait, another one? What is happening here? Okay, no, it's not coming up again. Why it keeps coming? I keep getting the follow the distress signal. Okay, we're gonna ignore those now. I've had enough. Have they fixed all of the, you guys are talking about full on right now, have they fixed all of the settlement issues? I don't even know what they were, but Prilla had reached out to me at one point and asked if I could help them with settlement issues, and he didn't really elaborate on what exactly they were. I was like, totally can. What do you need help with? And then I never heard from them again, so I assume that they figured it out. Right through his chest. Get out of here. Nonsense. I know I'm a bad shot, but I'm not that bad. There we go. Now we got rid of it.
Nitera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Later, Dave. Alright, we can go rescue Rob. And then I think let's see, and then we got to go proceed with Viceroy's quest. And we have a third. Oh yeah, we're tracking a settler too. That I don't even know who it is yet. Come on, game, you got this. Load, load, load. I remember the first time I played going like after Xbox, and the PC load times were amazing. And then there was another jump installing the game on an SSD drive, and I'm ready for another jump after that. Does anybody try? I think I talked about this with you guys before. Does anybody play on what's the new drive that basically looks like a memory chip? The M2? Is that what it is? M2 drive? Is there a noticeable difference in load times for Bethesda games on an M2 versus an SSD? Comic Investigator, hello. Thoughts on Anniversary Edition? I mean, there's some exciting sounding stuff there, like the fixes for the stutter bug alone, getting more space on Xbox. So we'll see. I was very sad to see that the bug that I keep reporting to them as often as I can. Every time I get wind of another update coming, I always go re-report the power grid crash bug to them, hoping that they'll fix it. So a little disappointed that that's not in there, because it's not, it doesn't affect PC players who use F4SC and have the appropriate mods, but for Xbox players and many PC players, they're still going to suffer from that bug.
I knew you'd be back. Did you find the passcode? Can I get the fuck out of here now?
Oh, wait.
I knew you'd be back.
Got it.
That was weird. The subtitle got stuck on screen like that.
Out of here now.
Oh, thank you for getting me out of there. I really appreciate it. I noticed that bottle caps are the accepted currency now, so I collected all the ones down there. I also have a lot of knowledge on the post-war Commonwealth and pre-war security. I'd be happy to work for you.
So I'm fairly certain. So this is Sarik voicing this character. I'm fairly certain Rob Lambert is the reason that we have Sim Settlements 2, King Gath Creations, etc. Because I'm pretty sure that was what Sarik came on the team to do originally. And if he doesn't end up taking over as SS2 writer, then we don't find our footing as a story team, and then I don't bother spinning up King Gath Creations. So we can thank Rob Lambert for for the existence of all of the things we've created since. Alright, let's send him to Starlight Drive-In. I could be wrong on that. There may have been another character that Sirik did before Rob, but I'm fairly certain that was the one. Oh. Point alpha. Which means we now have, I believe that unlocks advanced martial if you don't already have them. Alexander would say yes. Was able to fix some issues with loading meshes in Starfield by pushing the game to WAM 2. Oh, nice. NVMe, and I think so. Makes transferring files a breeze too. Used to take them an hour to move off before. I laughed out loud when my even did under a minute. Nice. Yeah, I'm one of my the PC that I play on has a slot for it, and the price is getting reasonable on them now. So I should probably try that. I'm very slow on PC updates, not necessarily for lack of wanting to spend the money on them. It's more often because I don't have the time to have downtime on my PC. I don't want to turn my PC off. Like if I have time to sit and work, I want to do work. Messing with my computer stuff. Even getting a new video card isn't exciting for me anymore. More load screens, thanks game. I guess this was a self-inflicted wound. I fast travel. Comic investigator, where would you like Fallout 5 to take place? I personally want Houston or New Orleans. I would take anywhere, honestly. Like I grew up in the Midwest, so I would be cool with that. Would be, you know, I think everybody wants to see either a super unique city or their own cities, right? So. Like New Orleans would probably be awesome. Texas could be cool. Go back to California and do a, you know, or a go do it. I'd play New Vegas too. If Bethesda's like, we're putting the next one in Vegas, I'd be like, I'm in. New Vegas 200 years later. Let's go. That'd be great. But yeah, you name any major city in the U.S. and I'd be happy. You want to do Chicago, New York, Detroit? Let's go. I'm in. I just want another one. I honestly think if they had just immediately, after Fallout 4 was done, instead of working on 76, if they had immediately just gone and did another single player in the Fallout 4 engine with minimal changes, maybe, you know, a couple new mechanics and some new weapons, I'd have been happy. Just plenty happy. I think a lot of folks would have been great. And there are a lot of people who love 76, so and great for them. And I had a good time playing it once. I just can't really get back into it. It's too much of an MMO for me. Casbah says he's got a 3D printer. So excited. Awesome. I went deep. The first time I got a 3D printer, I went real deep on it for a while, and now it's mostly collecting dust. So I hope the excitement carries you through. And hopefully you got a nicer one. I think 3D printers can... I think having a really good one can make it more enjoyable.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
Far more than you know. Wherever the item goes, death and destruction follow. It's hard to spot in the wasteland, but it left a more obvious trail before the bombs fell. I traced its movements for centuries. On October 23rd, 2077, it was at the epicenter of what is now Cambridge Crater.
So, what do you remember about the past?
Enough I'd rather forget. The pain of losing that world forever, it never goes away.
Anything's possible.
Then you understand why I've gone to such lengths to contain it. I thought the item was lost forever. Until I heard the recent rumors of ill-gotten luck, I offered much for its safe return to this Protectron. Which is why this robot will soon march itself into the depths of the glowing sea. There it can ruin the lives of rat scorpions. But first, payment for your trouble, and I assure you, we will never
Fantastic. Armies, I have a DDR3 system as my main rig, and it's a slog, but damn, it's a sturdy trooper going 18 years now. Yeah, I think my system that I develop on it's got to be coming up on 10 years old. I love that thing. It's so hard for me. I had bought the system that I'm playing on right now. So like I have a gaming machine. I keep the one I game on separate from my development machine because I don't want to. It makes it less likely that I am playing with development files. Like when I'm doing these streams and stuff. Because if I'm playing with development files, I could be having a different experience than you guys are. And then it also is like, all right, if I'm working on that computer, then or if I'm on that computer, it's to play. It's not to work. It's like it's a way to separate. Kind of like I used to play on console because of that. Because it would be, I'm sitting in my living room, I'm not tempted to work. And at one point I had thought I should I should buy another gaming rig and then turn this gaming rig into my dev machine and retire my dev machine. But I'm like, why? The dev machine works fine. And it's still on Windows 10, thank God. Granny guys, I just want FO5 for pushed up daisies. Didn't Skyrim grandma Shirley like retire from Skyrim because she's just bored of it now? She finally got bored of it, and she's just like, I don't know when Test 6 is coming out, but I've had enough. Had enough of Skyrim. After how many years? Turn to crud. Alright, where is Viceroy at? He could be anywhere because he's bouncing around. Alright, well, let's save before we fast travel to a giant settlement. Okay, we'll take the autosave. Thank you. Michael Walter, how's it going? So Bethesda said at some point console mod space is increasing. Could this mean SS2 in its entirety, all the stuff you had to cut for consoles? It depends on what they do for limit. So like, for example, on Starfield, the most you can upload for any mod is 2 gigabytes. So I don't know what that's going to be. I don't even know what it is for Fallout 4 now, like, because we've never had enough mod space to load anything bigger than 2 gigs. So I don't know if that's the limit of like a single mod that can upload. So if that's the case, it wouldn't be everything because extended is like 5 gigabytes or something. So it will take a little while, but like if the mod space, like let's say the limit is 2, what I could do is get like some core stuff that's in extended, like all the new quests that are on Xbox, and I could set those up, move all the files from those, like all the voice files and any models that are needed, move those to into chapter 3, I guess, and then unflag them as requiring extended. But we still don't have enough details because the weird thing they said yesterday or today about the mod space is it says it opens an avenue for increasing mod space. It doesn't say that the Anniversary Edition is gonna do it, so I don't know what that means. Like, we have some theories, but we don't know for sure. So I'm just kind of waiting to see. But I would, if they give more space and it's possible, I would definitely want to get all the quest content at least moved over out of extended and just put it in chapter 3 so that Xbox players can play all the quests. But I will say I have a lot of work to do to make Xbox it more likely that Xbox players can even get to chapter 3, because I know a lot of folks struggle with HQ on Xbox, which is one of the reasons I started doing my SS2 playthroughs on Xbox, and then those got bricked by the next gen update bugs. So, you know, I'm excited to get the next gen updates, or I guess now the anniversary update, so that I can finish my own Xbox playthroughs and try and figure out what's going on with the issues people are having. I have no idea how to get to him. He's like... He's sitting on a chair that I can't see any path to actually get to.
If you ain't been up to see
We may have to TCL our way up to him.
Whole place is run
This place
by
is
robots.
nuts. The city plan designer of this is a madman. Oh, hey, hello.
Hi, my name's Carl Mead. Heard you were building up some industry around here. Looks like it's true.
It's all true.
It's great to see people rebuilding civilization. There's a real sense of hope. As I mentioned, my name is Carl Mead. I've been working on an idea that'd benefit the Commonwealth. I've got a problem, though, and I need some help. This idea I have requires some resources I don't have right now. But if we could work together, we'd manage something that'd change the world. See, I've developed a method that'll domesticate feral ghouls. Just think of all the lives we could save. All those poor little feral ghouls, to start, and of course the lives of the folks they'd normally attack.
Crazy BS.
Sounds good. Where do I sign up?
Excuse me.
I'll need a place to set up. Perhaps a space to set up a little clinic I can work out of. Go ahead and take this syringer. And here's some fancy tranquilizer darts so you don't kill the poor things. Once you find a feral ghoul, put it to sleep. Those darts have little trackers on them so we can come find them, and you're not left heaving a body over your shoulder and trekking it halfway across the Commonwealth. I'll prep things in the meantime. Hopefully, by the time you get back, I'll have everything working, and the feral ghoul will have been brought in. That's when the fun begins.
Sure, sounds fun.
Great. Just not too much fun, okay? I know some of you young folks think killing ferals is fun. Don't kill them, though. Use the trank darts. After the retrieval team brings it back here so we can get him strapped in, it'll be ready for the treatment.
Okay, can we keep sending him to Starlight? I would love to have some ferals walking around Starlight. There's plenty of room for that. Alright, well, there was an unexpected settler pickup. Any other
Out
named
here,
folks?
you got to take things one day at a time.
Okay, wait, did he move? He was sitting on that bench right there. Now the marker is up higher. Where do you keep going?
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Oh, he's still above me more. Where is he going? And how is he getting there?
You should know, people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
Again. Oh, he's up on the roof. How do we get up there? Yes, Kaz, it seems like there's a random cave in here. I wonder, it might be a plot. It might be one of our the iron mine from Industrial Revolution that we ported over to SS2, which would actually take you into a cave if we go in there, which I may try in a moment. First, I want to remember how to get to the roof so we can turn in this quest. There we go. There he is.
Don't worry, I won't stick around too long.
Everything's taken care of.
You have no idea how relieved I am. Don't give me the details. If I don't know where the scab is, I can't pick it off. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Next time I'm through, I'll sell some of my private stock. Good rates, just for you. I don't know why they'd kill for a bottle cap. The rabbit's foot brought me real luck, ever since I found it in Cambridge, but I never talked about it. But I'm done with all that. Here, take it. I insist. Consider it a bonus.
Lucky rabbit's foot. Fantastic. All right, let's send you to Starlight. Thanks, buddy. Okay. All right, let's go try and walk in the cave. Political grudge. Very nice. All right. Yeah, I think this is our plot right here. So we should be able to walk into this and actually... Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, and you can get a bunch of mine door, and I think it's set up as... I think they're set up as junk items. Yeah, it's got steel, concrete, and nuclear material in it. We're not going to grab that, though. I don't want to carry a bunch of heavy things. Got a bunch of miners down here.
Kind of in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, this was a fun little Easter egg from Industrial Revolution. We had 3 or 4 building plans like that where they had like secret teleports in them what would take you to a cell, so it was as if they built some sort of thing under the settlement. Daniel Matthews, hello. I just got here. According to the Steam news, they're going to fix the stuttering hangups caused from NPC record alterations. Yeah, thank God. Hoping to reboot my Xbox playthrough soon, once they do that. Little bit of Carl was saying in the nuke world we turned into chairs. Oh, those are so creepy. Those are so freaking creepy. Okay, where are we headed on to next? So now we have Carl's quest. Oh, we gotta go talk to Rowan Craven at Starlight. Oh yeah, or Crow and Raven, not Rowan Craven. And then we actually probably have to build a whole bunch of stuff at Starlight, because I've been just sending piles of people. Like, we're 33 people there. Holy cow! I wonder if I have a communications plot there, and we're just getting overloaded with settlers. There's a funny bug with the communications plot that it can make it so you get infinite settlers if you don't visit a place periodically, because the beds never get deleted from plots that upgraded, and so then your cap, it basically becomes unlimited. Michael's already know you can't say anything, but I hope to see can Gath team bring more SS2 Watchtower Bards college size mods. Yeah, we have one in the works right now for Skyrim. We have another big thing. I don't know if it's quite as big as those other ones, but it's different. It's more like it's more of a spectacle, and but it's a big thing. It's a big thing for sure. Anybody that's so cool. Are there more and other settlements updated like that? If you ever build the, I don't know if I have one built. If you ever build the, what is it called? Oh, the rare materials. The default one that comes with SS2, the rare materials industrial plan. And get that's a level 3. There's like a yellow elevator, like the type of ones you see next to the highway in there. And if you activate it, it'll actually take you underground to a nuclear like waste dump. Those are the two. And then there's also there's a crystal cavern, and I think you only get that currently from using the Mark 1 beacons to accidentally discover new building plans, and that one has an interior as well. There's like a crystal cave. So quite a few of them.
Hello again.
Hey, Lily. Alright, okay, here they are.
Crow,
hey.
I need you to...
So,
wait. You're
thanks
drunk again.
For getting me out of there. Do me a favor and don't tell Raven I was literally tied up. Was that a question? Didn't sound like a question.
I don't even know why I bother. Don't you even know how difficult this is for me to watch? We came to the Commonwealth to get you clean, and all I see is you burying yourself at the bottom of a glass. What's that supposed to mean? And how would a talking whiskey bottle know anything about that? Go sleep it off, Crow. I'll do it myself.
Oh, that's funny. We had 2 different dialogue events fired at the same time while I'm trying to have this quest conversation.
God.
Those 2 have a few like
I'll give you a bit extra for
NPC
not
conversations.
Telling her. She's hard enough to live with as it is. Really. Thanks.
Crow said he talked to you. I hope he didn't cause you too much trouble. He's a drunk and an asshole, but he's my brother. Oh, don't bother telling me you found him all tied up. I already know. It's adorable he thinks he can hide these things. He talks in his sleep.
Yeah, don't mind that you're standing right in front of each other.
I hope it all works out.
Yeah, well... Now, I have to go before he sneaks another flask. Here's something extra for all he's caused. Thanks.
Cool. Oh, nice.
It's not so
We
bad.
will always take one of those triggers for quest completion. Fantastic. up to here? Oh, new medic. Yes, please. Okay, who else do we have? We have something else marked over here. What is this? Caswell, it's not sure you can do anything about it, but you can't Fazro if you're near Carl's Feral. It says they're hostiles even though they're not. Oh, that's interesting. I can try. Let me see if I can replicate it. And... oh, this must be our track people. Oh, this is Silas Canary. He's an easy one. Also, he's a farmer, so that's perfect.
Hey there.
Hello there. Heard about this place, so I came to see. Looks interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Let me introduce myself. My name's Silas Canary. I used to have a farm and a family. Now I have the shotgun. Now I shoot raiders. I would like to have a farm again.
Anything I can do to help?
Just need some fertilizer. 3 bags will do.
I'll take care of it. Hey there.
Raiders, come get me. Hello.
Oh, I don't have the fertilizer yet. Okay. Canuck, Mark 1 beacon discover building plans. I thought they only generated as a scrap for a settlement. No, the Mark 1 beacons have a % chance to unlock building plans. There's 15 or 18 of them, I think, to unlock. And the higher the perception and luck of your caravan settlers that heed the call of your beacons, the more likely to unlock them. At some point, I'm going to move the building plan unlock system to HQ Science Department, but in the meantime, they're available at random through the Mark 1 system. There's, I believe there are some mods that try to address that because it's not ideal. The Mark 1 system is just like a % chance, and so if you're playing with components, it can be pretty... oh yeah, see, I have a communication plot there. It can be pretty brutal to get all of the building plans unlocked, and you really need them to do a full... oh wow, we got nothing more can be built. It can be pretty brutal to pull off the full balanced network across your empire if you don't have all the building plans unlocked for if you're playing on component mode. Okay, we need some beds. Well, I guess we only need one more. Because I actually don't want... if I get this place too much bigger, it's going to get pretty... although it says I have support for 36. Oh, so... okay, there goes. 33 beds. It just updated. There's a building plan that was just in the middle of building up. Okay, good. That's what I want it to be at. I'd like it to be at the number of people we have. But does everyone have a job? It does not look like it, which is good. We can fit some more jobs in here. I guess we can do some farms and power. This is just going to be like our mega hub that's got everything. I was going to put food elsewhere, but we haven't figured out where yet. Oh yeah, Grey Garden. That's where we were going to do it. But I have been sending... you know what? I'll have to move some of these people around. I just sent several people here. I guess they can work power plants, and I'll move Silas over to... I guess I can check Viceroy and all the people we just got and see if any of them has high endurance. We'll check them out. But for now, we need municipal. We need more power plants. Okay, no, I don't want that at all. Oh, alright, let's see here. Okay, no, I don't like that in that hill. Where are we going to stick this thing? Get out of my way. I guess we'll stick it over here. Whoa, what do we got going on with this building plan? Not only is it crazy, but it's got some nasty Z fighting going on. Let's do some stuff here. Let's clear out this fence. And this one. Oh, you know, I just realized I just left that plot I was carrying over here. Probably got stuck in the hill back over there. So we'll fix that in just a second. Alright, let's start by switching this guy to advanced power. And this guy... what does it have right now? Let's see, where's my... Oh, I need to hit F5. There we go. Alright, we need to see... Let's see what this one is. View details. This is Scav Team Dispatcher. Oh, this is our caravan services. Alright, well, we're not going to use this because it's clearly all buggy. So, we will just switch it to something else. Let's see what we get. We have it on our docket to try and figure out why the class stuff is not working correctly, where if you select a class, it's not showing you the building plan options. We keep tinkering with the plot code, trying to make it more efficient, and then accidentally breaking the building plan selection in the process. Alright, it must have selected the same building plan, so we'll just do it manually. Alright, let's grab our... We'll just grab the SS2 one, because I know that one works and it looks good. Patrick FIDT. Do you have anything more planned for Starfield? Are you guys kind of tired of all the bugs? We have a few ideas for stuff that I want to do in Starfield. We actually have paused Starfield development for 2 reasons. One is we need more space to finish Watchtower, because we have a bunch more post-Unity content for people who like doing the loop that is supposed to go in. Oh, that's a... What? Why are there weird rats walking around? Alright, don't ask, don't tell. And then the other reason is there's some stuff we want to do that we need custom animations for. So one of the things we've been holding out for is animation tools, and we have let Bethesda know that. So hopefully inspire them to make those a priority. I don't know that they will, or that our saying we're holding out has any impact, but do what we can. Alright, let's add a base to this. For some reason it didn't get one. I think it's because I was moving it around so much I probably screwed up the foundation. The foundation's probably like buried under the ground somewhere, or just floating over here somewhere, and I'll find it later. So we're just gonna grab a just wood stilts works. This looks like we got a power plant, but I want an advanced one, so we're gonna probably switch in a second here. What's this? There's the foundation. Alright, hold on. We want to do view details. What do we got here? Basic power plant. Yeah, we want to switch this to an advanced. And again, because... Well, yeah, I'm just going to select one manually. It doesn't have to be ours, but I need to find one that says advanced in it. Advanced water. We know that one works. Let's see if there's any other options for it. Okay, I didn't see any, so we're just going to grab the coal plant. We'll just have a whole bunch of coal plants here. Alright. Oh, wait, hello.
I just want to trade a few things.
No, wait.
I would really like to get a look at the insides of one of those synths. Just saying.
Oh, maybe we already recruited him. I don't remember doing his quest, but this playthrough's been going on for so long I can't remember. Let's see here. 28 beds. What the hell? The multi-person home must have started upgrading or something. Pay and build, yes, please. Okay, we definitely need more food as well. Let's get some agricultural down. Oh, actually, if they're not, some of these might not be advanced. We can probably upgrade them. Oh, Carl finally made it over. Actually, you know, let's go ahead and drop a 3x3 here. This won't be advanced, but once we unlock high tech, we can put it on there. And for now, this will act as a job for a bunch of people. Alright, switch this guy to advanced. What do we got for options? A lot of basics, a lot of basics. The beehive, sure. Bees. Good description. Not the bees. What else do we got here? This one looks advanced already. VW Cow Farm. Are you advanced? I don't know which ones are advanced and not. Let's see. This is a basic. Alright. Well, I literally like the design of this one, but sorry guys, we need to maximize our land usage here. Oh, they can't. These guys aren't. They don't have high enough endurance, so we should put some endurance and what's the other one we need? Power is intelligence, which I think we already built an intelligence training here. I think I did that last time. This is a basic. Okay. Again, beautiful, beautiful plan. But if these guys are smart enough or endurant enough, that's where, yep, they are. Okay. We can get something advanced here. All right, let's go down to the bottom and we'll work our way from up. And hopefully we get something different. Ooh, what do we got here? Sure. Oh, that's a... Wait, why is the 3x3 showing up on the 2x2 plot? Oh, this must be a mistake in the registration. Farmer's glue. There we go. Produces glue ingredients at later levels. Vegetable starch supports up to 3 workers. Now, this is a 3x3 as well. I wonder why all of her stuff's... Why is the Wasteland Adventure stuff showing up as 3x3? That's very odd. Hope that's not a bug in our mod, like in SS2's code. Temple Garden. Okay, we're gonna just use one of. Okay, I'm very confused why this is the whole. You know, we're gonna reset our building plan cache because there's some oddities there. My guess, though, actually, let me track the owner here. Let's go activate. My guess is that the occupant can't actually use advanced, and there's something funky going on with the building plan registrations. Let's see, we need Vitomatic. Do we have a settler underground? Let's check. Hello, Lily. What you doing down there? Let's go ahead and grab her. Oops. Now we need to move to player. And then turn on position again. There we go. Okay. What are your stats here? Oh yeah, she can definitely do advanced. So what I'm curious about is why... Oh, I wonder if it's the second settler can't? And it's doing the check against them? Oh wait, no, you're not. You're just a quest mark. Okay, so why are the SS2 advanced farm options not showing up? Alright, we're gonna try resetting the cache for this to see if that fixes it. Grand Advance answered your question earlier. Yes, settlements full on seem to be working properly. Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I don't know exactly what the issue was. But glad they got it sorted. Alright, tools. Advanced tools. Reset building plan caches. Yes, reset the caches. Alright, this will take a minute. Can you rest of the rats are part of that plot? No, that's funny. That makes sense. There's a random Nuka World animals showing up in a settlement. That's usually the explanation. All right, how about you, buddy? What are your stats?
My back hurts.
Nope, you need some more
Hurts.
training.
Everything hurts.
Okay, well, we need to get some endurance training down here. Let's get a recreational plot here. I think we can get away with one of these right here. It's all actual flat ground. Just in case. Alright, let's get an endurance training plot here. You've been overheating for a while. I mean, I guess you're standing next to the coal plant. That's why you're overheating. That's reasonable. Choose building plan. Alright, we're going to try just choosing the class and see if it grabs one correctly. Anyways, with the last major update, even though they gave us free CCC, I feel like there were better options like the franchises that are in the game, Slocum Joe's, Nuka-Cola, and such. Oh, which ones did they give for free? I don't know. I think the ones they gave for free are the ones that they hadn't released yet. I believe that's what they ended up doing. Because apparently there were a bunch of stuff that never made it through the Creation Club process and never made it to release. Because I was in Creation Club, and at some point they just kind of shut it down. Oh look, the randomization worked today. It wasn't working the other day when we tried to do it. So I may have alarmed CBR for no reason. I wonder if it was just like, I wonder if it was just my cache needed to be reset, and then that was it. Well, we'll find out if I can get my access to the advanced farms in a second here. Let's get the Pra Wasteland Gym. That sounds great. But yeah, I think all they kind of shut down Creation Club like unceremoniously. It was just like it like seemed to stall out. We weren't getting more things released, and then eventually, I think at the time they had just been probably most likely. I have no inside info here, but they most likely were working on what became the verified creations thing, and so pay and build, yes. And let's see if our advanced building plans show up here now. The issue was that every settlement but the bridge wasn't staying assigned, things weren't growing, etc. Ah, okay. And that's all working now. So do you think it started working with the DLC? Because they weren't allowed to patch it very much, right? There was like, I assume it was because of GOG, because it's a little more of a process, but I don't know that for certain, but I would assume that would be a reason why they couldn't just patch quickly, because they didn't do a ton of patches. I think they only did like one patch. Maybe I'm wrong. I should ask you guys. You know better, because I only played okay, yeah, now the advanced farms are showing up. I only played London for like 2 days, and then that was it, and then I had to get back. I had to reinstall my normal low rotor so I can continue my Let's Plays.
Nobody asked about me, did they? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Alright, what do you got going on? Oh, let's keep this option. What do you got, Viceroy? Oh, hello. High luck, that's funny. Okay, well, he should be working a power plant. What are you doing right now? What was his job? I missed it. Scan, please. Yes, pay and build. Okay, what are you working right now? You are unemployed. We can fix that for you. Let's get this guy. Command. Let's get you at a power plant. Oh, somebody else already took this power plant. Do we have another one? Yes, this one over here. sure this one got advanced. Yes, it did. There we go. Put device right to work. One person came to work at came to use the, wait, why am I breathing heavy? What's going on? Oh, am I over encumbered right now? Nope, not even close. My AP was screwed over there for a while. Okay, we're up to 81 food, 413 power. We need more. Okay, somebody just built a farm. Why are our beds at 28 all of a sudden? That is weird. Alright, well we definitely need, I don't know why it's at 28. Let's see here. I guess we'll build another house. We'll build another multi-person. We got some homeless folks. Actually, you know what? Let's build a 3x3 here. What is this? Oh yeah, these are the easy pot spawners. Okay. Let's build a 3x3 house back here somewhere. Oh, that's gonna be floaty as hell. Alright, let's shift it down just a smidge. What is it, F2? Yeah. Circle snap off. And we want... Nope, we want that off. There we go. All snapping off. We just want to sink this in the ground just a little bit. Alright, I'll turn those back on. And we'll go ahead and connect you up. There we go. Hopefully some people build that and make some beds. Look at all these people. This place is a mess. Okay, we got some city services, 518 power. It's only 81 food. Never enough. Okay, why don't you have power? Let's see. Oh, you do. Your icon. Wait, no, this guy right here. It says you do have power. Do you just need to be refreshed? Let's try refreshing it. Refresh. Refresh the rat plot. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. What is this? Some sort of boat plot. Alright, let's see here. Well, we don't want to track owners, no. We want to unequip this. No, let's get a gun equipped. There we go. View details. Basic farm. Okay. Yeah, no, we need to see if we have any advanced. I don't know if we have any 2x2 or 3x3 advanced farms or not. Can't recall. Does not look like. Oh, actually, it could be that the. Hold on. Let's do the track owner. The person working here may not have high enough endurance, in which case I need to switch them for somebody else. Alright, where's our owner? They're up in our penthouse suites here. Okay. Oh, nice. Got CPD over here. Alright, let's go on up. Oh, did I not build more stairs? Do I have no way to climb up here? Yeah, that looks like the case. Alright, we need to build ourselves a path up. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's... I assumed that they would just climb through here. Oh yeah, we put houses right up against that. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. Oh. She's struggling to get to her bed. She's afraid of heights, won't walk the last distance. Alright, let's see here. Sorry, lady. Yeah, you're not going to cut it. We need somebody with a little more skill here. Let's check one of these multi-person. See if we can't find somebody with high enough endurance here.
You're really clever. I wonder who came up with an idea like that.
Lost track of how many ballistas I got.
this one has multiple owners. It does. Okay, let's try to check these guys out. Maybe we can swap them around. Armory's what's in store down the road. Any nuggets info you can tell us? I mean, we got a, oh, that's Carl again, throwing me off. We got a big Skyrim thing in the works right now. Some plots maybe in the process of upgrading. Yeah, that's probably why my beds are all jacked up right now. But they did start building this place up with a big old treehouse, so we'll take it. We need more beds. Guard, how's your endurance? I'm guessing all these unnamed settlers are going to be way too low. Oh, he's almost there. He's at 4 endurance. We are looking for... We're looking for a 5, guys. How are you, Lily? What are you doing? You're already a horticulturalist. So I'm guessing that she's already working in advanced farm. Yeah, she had 5 endurance, so she's probably already working one of them. Grid supervisor, we don't want to mess with that. Java junkie.
This is my home, and I will die
Scavenger.
defending it.
That doesn't seem like a good use to you, Andrew Docker. You seem like you should be using, you should be doing some, yeah, intelligence. You should be working a power plant. Alright, we gotta fix that. Alright, well, I think all of our power plants are built, so I'll probably just build a new one for it, since we're trying to spam crazy amounts of power so that we can unlock high tech. So let's go ahead and get another one for Andrew, and then somebody else can take over whatever his job was, because we're still a couple jobs short. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a 1x1. Okay. Tiny 1x1. Okay, let's get this into a power plant. Still short some beds, though. We went from 32 to 33 to 28 back to 30. Something funky going on here. Oh, I actually wonder if we got more advanced power plants now that we reset our cache. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Coal plants for everyone it is. Yes. Alright, Andrew, come here. There we go. Alright, and that should ask us to pay and build in a moment here. With 3044, would you ever consider showcasing your Settlement Ambush Kit mod on your weekly Wednesday night stream? I don't know, maybe. You know, one of the things is that I don't talk about that a ton is, like, I can't change it. Like, it is what it is now. That was done. So the Creation Club stuff is kind of like what we did for Doom. It's like a work for hire. They just hire us to do it, and then they take over, and we don't get to update it anymore. So, so I made it, but I can't change it. So if I show it, and then you guys are like, you know, there's this bug XYZ, it'll be like, I can't do anything about it. So, less exciting to show it off from that perspective. Yeah, Settlement Ambush Kit was fun to make because that's actually what taught me what I needed to know to make Conqueror. And then Chapter 3 mechanics. Because, like, investigating exactly how the different assaults work, the workshop attacks work, and how Bethesda had all the markers set up for Nuka World. Alright, I'm still trying to find I need a high endurance person still. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
You know what I call
Wait
it?
a second. Where is... I think I have McCready living here. Where's he at? He has randomly high endurance. What about you? What do you got, Crow? Because all of the base game companions have ridiculous stats. High agility. Okay, he should be on martial plot if I need to give him a job.
Huh?
Bartender, clearly sick. Great.
Finally, a place I can call home.
I don't have a hospital here. Maybe I should build a hospital here.
Yeah.
Silas will be great once we get him. He's clearly got a high enough endurance. He's talking about being a farmer. Yeah, I think we may not have a hospital here. I think I built sanitation, and it's just like a drop in the bucket. What I might do is just, because sanitation is one of those ones where I think it needs to be redesigned completely to be like stops all disease spread or something. Like, can still have a chance of diseases, but like prevents it from spreading to each other, just having one. Like right now we have it a cleanliness rating, and the goal was to be like, the more industrial you build, the more sanitation you need, but the rates are just so screwy, you end up needing way too much sanitation, and it's not particularly fun. So I might turn it into more of a thing like I guess the design was based after some of the types of things they do in SimCity, which is often they'll have like city services that you need in a radial area, but then they tend to have like a max capacity thing, which is kind of what I was trying to emulate. But it is really hard to keep up with the rate, so I can also just try adjusting the rate again. But like right now I have sanitation. I believe I have sanitation. Maybe I don't have any. But it clearly, if I do, it's not even affecting the meter in any way. So maybe I don't have one here. I know I built one somewhere. Maybe I only built one in Sanctuary. But we do have enough. We have more workers available, and this place is clearly dealing with some stuff. So I think we're gonna build a hospital here. Build it right out here. You guys need a doctor or something fierce. Right, we have some power poles we can use here. Can this reach over here? Can. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and switch this one over. We should have a hospital. We've definitely got to have a hospital unlocked by now. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Oh, we ended up with a cemetery. We don't want a cemetery. We want power plants. We want power plants, damn it. No eligible building plans were found for this plot. Whoops. Did this one get a... Wait a second. Did this one not get a... I don't know which one it's talking about. It could be the other one over there. Oh, you know what it was? Probably was, yeah. It was probably because we started building one while the building plan selection system was still busy. So we just like caused it to get all screwy. So let's try that again. Choose building plan. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so the person working here is not capable of manning an advanced power plant. So we need to change them over. So I guess we'll do tax collection. I talked about doing this for a while. Of like, I can start raising some serious caps so that I can then use that money to keep recruiting. Because the RON is expensive. Sure, we'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it. We're going to go to the tax office. This thing's got such a giant description. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, hospital incoming. Cemetery being replaced by a tax man. Still only 30 beds. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, we got some full meters though. We had food, water, defense, and power all looking good. Our assignment meter's all bottomed out. But that should recover in a moment here. Daniel, as I usually put the treehouse where Sanctuary is the big tree when I have a mod that lets me scrap the default tree. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, here's McCready. What's he doing right now? McCready, he's a well digger? Oh, he's probably our water guy. I wonder if he has crazy perception. I wouldn't be shocked by that. Yeah, see, look at these stats. Ridiculous. Can basically work whatever we want him to. I guess we do need a boatload of water. Do I have an advanced? Is this an advanced? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's WRK. Of course I have that installed. All right, cool. What water building plan is this? Is this just the level 1? Or do we have advanced? Yeah, this is just basic. Do we have advanced yet? I don't know if we do. I think we do. Advanced water plant, yeah. I guess if we're going to have him work water, we should at least do advanced. All right, McCready, get building. Advanced water, very, very tall. What? Okay. Let's do this one. I'm not sure how the Metigio ones are. I know it was reported over from SS1 by somebody else. And that, since that other one was like flickering like crazy. That flickering drives me mad. I hate Z lighting so much. I just don't want to risk it. Yep, pay and build, please. Alright, how's our assignment meters looking now? Let's see if they recovered. There we go, they recovered. Alright, water's in the toilet right now. Until that builds. We still are housing short, and we're still 1 job short. Okay. So the housing I'm very confused by. The job we can sort. You know, for now we'll just switch this building plan to one that can handle 3 people. And then we'll switch it to, we'll worry about upgrading it to advanced or whatever later. Because at least this will take care of 1 additional, the person who's not working. Yeah, I like the Brahmin farm. Especially because we did we keep our other Brahmin farm or did I get rid of it? Oh no, we still have it. We'll have a second one. Competing Brahmin farms. That works for me. Actually, we're still tracking it now that I think about it. Turn off tracking on this guy. Yeah, the beds is the last thing of concern here. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we got somebody doing some jumping jacks. Fantastic. All right, let's look at our pay and build. Let's look at our residential and get all the AR icons to pop up here. Okay, we gotta let our stamina or our action points recover here.
An actual settlement for once. Sometimes they're glorified scrapyards.
Daniel, is there any settlements you would recommend building yourself over using a city plan? I mean the Triangle of Death, basically. Like I would only use 1, maybe 2 city plans between Red Rocket, Sanctuary, and Abernathy, and then I would, if you're going to do anything in the other 2, I would just build manually and don't overdo it. Don't do what I'm doing here in Starlight. Like, this is risky as hell in Starlight to build like this. Starlight is kind of crashy in its own right. You can kind of tell the areas that Bethesda was worried about based on the build limits. Because Starlight's build limit, from a perspective of how much space there is, doesn't make any sense, but when you think about it from a performance perspective, it makes total sense. Okay, there we go. So all of our needs are once again met. Now, other than our jobs and homes, and the jobs, as soon as this finishes building, should sort out the jobs. The homes, just waiting for the AR icons to reappear, which is taking a bit because I keep popping in and out of workshop mode. I just want to do like a manual count. Actually, you know what I can do is I can go use the city planner's desk and check out the report here. Hey, look at, there's our hospital. Fantastic. All right, let's run a report here. Reports. Plot report. Yeah, we've got residential. We've got 24. Residents. Wait, what? 27 out of 27. Single person 22, multi-person 2. Total residential plots 24. That's odd. I don't know what's going on there. I wonder if it's some of like, we have like a bunch of random robots. I wonder if they're messing with the numbers. Let's see. Let's scan you.
The Commonwealth is never lonely. Not for me.
Oh yeah, you can't buy just scan a robot. Makes sense. All right, hold on. Let's try something. We're gonna go Treadwell, get linked ref, workshop item, keyword. Okay, yeah, she's not set up as a settler. Okay. Yeah, because I don't understand. I don't know why the bed count's not right, but I guess we'll just build another. Let's build another residential. Because we do have, we can select multi-person and let them build some bigger homes. All right, let's build one back here in this corner. That's right. Then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna wire this thing to the grid. Oh, can I go up? I can. Fantastic. Just barely above the roof. Okay, let's switch this thing over to multi-person. We'll let them build whatever one they want. From what I understand from Mr. Pinky's, I think his name was There Are More Than One Triangle of Death. Oh yeah, there's another one over, I think it's County, like County Crossing, and a couple other, I think it's over there. There's another one. There are multiple, you're right. The most common one people run into, though, is the Abernathy Red Rocket and Sanctuary. But if you look on your map and you see any cluster of settlements that are just as close as those three, that's another area you should be. Just choose your battles carefully. So like, and one of the reasons that we have SS2 acknowledge the build limit by default, where it's like, all right, I'm not going to build more than what Bethesda determined is allowed in even with SS2 city plans, is because of that, to just try and avoid the issue. Because you'd have to go manually either turn that setting off to ignore the build limit, or you have to turn that setting on, I guess, or go manually increase the build limit really high at the settlements in order to cause yourself that kind of problem. Okay, multi-person, yes. Yeah, we still have at least one person not working, which is weird because we have the work plot here. So I might have to trigger a back to work with our city manager tools. All right, let's do. No, I don't want fences. I want a multi-person home. Sure. Wait a second. I want to make sure I have one that has 2 out of the box. Actually, there might be some that have more than 2 on level 1. Okay, none that I have installed. All right, so Wasteland Manor will work. This guy needs some stairs. Should get him hooked up in a second. Let's finish paying our build costs, though. Perfect. I don't know what it's clipping through, but we're just not going to look at it. Didn't clip through the ASAM sensor, so we're all good. Any done any more? How are you? I'm guessing we're running low on build. I've been building like crazy. Let's increase this again. Okay, so if the build limit in WS can increase by 100%, doubles like 200, 400, but sometimes they just add another 100 instead. Is that normal? Yeah, it's supposed to, whenever you do like what I just did, where you increase by 100%, it's increasing by 100% of the base. So it should add, the first time you do it, it should double the build limit, and then it should increase it from that would be by 50%, then 33%, then 25%. So it's kind of actually going down. It's a little confusing from that perspective, but it's percentage of the base. Because otherwise it would be exponential. Every time you did it, it would be doubling, and that could get out of hand really quick, where people are basically giving themselves infinite build limit, which is risky. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Get our meters up. Okay, work is full. All of our needs are full. Now we're just at, now the housing is our last problem. Let's see if anybody got assigned to this thing over here. They did. We finished building level 1. Now, sometimes it won't automatically assign somebody else to the 2-person. Sometimes you gotta either find the person manually or... Okay, we got 33. That's pretty good. I say, because otherwise we can force an assignment here. Oh, HQ going at it. Okay, so if we do a... Actually, I think I have it hotkeyed here. If we go to City Manager Tools, Town Meeting Gavel, back to work. I guess this will only trigger a work assignment. Anyway, this will trigger some auto assignment shenanigans to run, so that'll fix up some of our problems. Okay. Well, we just added some more food and water to the network, so that's good. Power. We're still not done with power, so you got 486 at HQ. We're getting there. And these are all, most of these plots are level 1 or level 2, so once they start leveling up, and we're actually, once these all pop to level 3, we should trigger high-tech power plants. And then we're really in business, because we have a few super high intelligence people here, so we should be able to build some nuclear power plants right away. Let's do a quick report here. And then we're going to wrap up for the night, because it's late. Oh, I'll grab it and link it for you. Hold on just a second, Canuck. That's a good idea. The if you guys haven't seen this new database that Samet's put out, it is awesome. It is samets.com/ss2db. So if you guys haven't seen this website, check this out. Bookmark it. It's fantastic. This has a searchable database of every piece of content released for SS2. So you can search through all the different building plans, the different city leaders, unique settlers. You can find out, you know, what add-ons you might be missing. It's really awesome. I don't know how he's planning on keeping it updated. If he's like manually doing it himself, if he's given other access to other people to update it, I don't know. Hopefully if he's doing it all himself, if he ever decides to move on, then he passes it on to somebody, because it's a really cool resource. Okay, so we have 486 surplus on the network. What's our food and water surplus? Barely any on the food. How about water? Water, we're good. So food, we still need more. Power, we still need more. And then we will make HQ happier. Carl, what is Carl Mead's stats? I'm guessing intelligence is his go-to. Intelligence and perception, yeah. So he's not going to help us with our food situation. Okay, so we're basically waiting right now for trigger some high tech. Like high tech is what you really need to handle HQ. HQ has such high needs, and they're not giving anything to the network. Like high tech is really your solution, so we got to get to that. But I think that's a good place to stop tonight. We got some new settlers. We fixed a bug. And yeah, we'll stop here. And I'll be back presumably on Sunday for some more streaming. But all right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you later.